Hello guys, welcome to Lloyd's TV, Africa's #1 interview TV and home of entertainment, and this is the Makers episode 3. Welcome. Model agency here, and he will tell us more about what he does and more about what they're doing. So welcome, and you can please introduce yourself to our audience and our viewers.
Alright. Hello everybody, my name is Mr. RYDAH. You can call me #Bride the Raw Maker. And most definitely #We're Aftermath, that is the Aftermath modeling agency, or Next Top Model Africa. Next Top Model Africa basically is used to bring new young talent every year, every month. Anybody who has that zeal of changing the industry and becoming a great model, this is a place to be, because we don't look where you come from, but we look your heart and your desire in being the next top model. Yeah.
And can you please tell us what was the main reason why Aftermath was founded?
Alright, the main reason Aftermath was founded, first of all, Aftermath is the result. Anything that you do, there's always an aftermath, the consequence, the aftermath. So Aftermath was formed to bring first of all, the time that it was formed, there was a lot of cartels. Like, if you didn't come from a certain place, you wouldn't got an opportunity in the industry. So Aftermath was a breakdown of bringing new faces, bringing new people, and making sure everybody get an equal opportunity, no matter where you come from, no matter which age, just no matter your background, and just giving everybody equal opportunity and equal spotlight.
Yeah. And when was it founded? And did you found it? Did you found Aftermath alone, or were you a group of people? And in which year?
All right. Aftermath, I was founded in 2004. Before, I used to work with other people together, but it wasn't Aftermath, it was called a different name altogether. But I realized when you have a vision, sometimes it's difficult to work with people. So I said, why not come up with Aftermath? So I would say I'm the founder, I'm the president, I'm the CEO. So yeah, it's from 2004. So that is almost, we almost headed to the third decade.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And how many models or how many members did you start with?
First of all, it started as a production for music production, videography. We did Big Time, we did Logombas, we did Alikiba, we did Alfamaton, we did a lot of Africa based in East Africa as well as West Africa, because we had also artists from coming from Nigeria, coming from Morocco and everything. So Aftermath has been big time in terms of we don't only focus with modeling, but we focus with entertainment at whole. Yeah.
And what are some of the requirements that you are looking up to bring one into your group?
Just like I said, we don't have a certain catalogue. This is the way we want you to be. No, as long as you have passion and you believe in yourself, because at the end of the day, whoever wins is not us, it's you. Do you understand? So you are the Aftermath. Once you join, you become the Aftermath. We are just we're just the foundation. We're just the platform to make you get there. So everyone can be the Aftermath, because once we come and we see your passion and we help you to get to the next level. So we don't look at certain specifications.
Yeah. And like you said, you're bringing up models, and so I would just like to know the models. what type of modeling do you offer? Is it commercial?
All right, that's a good question. So basically for us, we recruit models from different categories. That is commercial and runway. Commercial dealing with billboard, magazine, advertisement, voiceover, ushering corporate events, company activation. Runway dealing with high fashion and beauty pageant. So if you look at our catalog or our portfolio, you realize we have models who are making big times in international platforms from New York, Paris, London. Those are high fashion models.
Yeah.
If you look at pageants, you'll see Miss Universe, Miss World, some from Miss Tourism, Miss Earth, so that is pageant. If you look at also our page, you'll find we also do commercials. So you find those are different plus size, all entail modeled kids for commercial modeling.
Yeah. And what are some of the brands that you've been able to work with?
We've worked with so many brands, so many brands. I can't even be able to break down. But let's say, because it's almost 20 years, I can't even remember how many companies we've worked with.
But the one that was like your most breakthrough when you started?
When we started?
Yeah.
I would say at first it was Hennessy, because at that time it was coming out, they were doing activation and everything, so at least we did a lot of activation.
Yeah.
So that was, I would say, back then that was our breakthrough. Yeah.
And in doing production, what are some of the names here in Kenya that you have worked with?
We've worked with Logombas. I'm sure everybody knows that name.
Yeah.
That is Richie Logomba. We've worked with Alphamaton. That's the police guy who used to sing. I haven't seen him for a very long time. We've also worked with Baby One. We've worked with Mona. We've worked with Montana. We've worked with so many other PBH. Yeah.
And as you said before that as you started, you used a different name, and why did you come up with the name Aftermath?
Okay, I came with the name Aftermath because I wanted to see the result. I needed to see the outcome.
Yeah.
Okay, and the outcome, just like we say, the outcome is the aftermath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since you started, do you see like you have grown the way you wanted, or is there something else you like to achieve or do?
Since I started, I can say I've seen progress, but where I am is not where I want to be. And I would just say, as much as over 10 years, almost 20 years, it doesn't mean that we've done anything. There's always that fulfillment of the heart when you see like you've really made it big time. But the most thing I would say is making other people succeed. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Because you can't measure your success by yourself, but if you measure your success with seeing others successful through your hand, I feel that's the greatest. And we've done like over 3,000, but I feel when we get 10,000, at least we'll say it's a big progress. When you say at least for these decades, when you overthrow something for more than 20 years, that one you say at least you've made it big time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what are some of the challenges that you faced bringing this all together?
Okay.
Saying before, what are some of the challenges that you faced bring this all together?
All right. Some of the challenges are when you bring people, you have a certain vision of making your brand bigger.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I realize making other people, you should not have any expectations, because you bring somebody, they have their own vision, and they just leave you hanging. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you don't continue with the vision of pulling other people who need the same opportunity. Most people are selfish. They just want everything for themselves. Once they just leave, instead of assisting that vision of bringing more and changing more lives. Yeah.
And how did you get to build trust in people to work with you and to join you? Join the Aftermath?
Alright, I would say that is not about trust. Some things are just God working through your vision. Because the more you do something, the more you are persistent on everything that you want in life, there will always be that breakthrough, people coming and people believing in what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, just like, for example, we've been in a very hard time, like the previous year, which cannot even be counted because of Corona.
Yeah.
So you find there are so many companies that close down. You understand? So if you persist and pass through the hard times and you still maneuver to the next level, people will just leave because your company is there to stay. You know, yeah. It's not like you're coming to just do, and you're not in a rush of doing and passing through. You know, you're here to stay. So that I will say, and you know, those are things that it's God who make them happen. It's not about a person. It's not about me. That is a God present.
Yeah. And do you have like times that you take people in, or you just take people in anytime?
It's every beginning of the month. Every beginning of the month, at least we have an intake.
Yeah. And during the intake, do you do like an audition or something like that?
Yeah, of course. There should be. First of all, you have to do it online on our WhatsApp number that will be provided, or the email. So once you make a booking, you'll be asked a few questions. You'll send your photos. Then you'll get to express yourself, so that at least even when we pick you and you don't have everything that entails, we can be able to know how to guide you to get it.
Yeah. And what are some of the names that you've got up as models here in Kenya?
The previous Miss Universe, the previous Miss World Kenya, the previous Miss Intercontinental, Miss International, Miss Diplomacy. Miss Diplomacy, also from Kenya, but those are international pageant. Mr. Nigeria International, also our model, but he's a model. He's a Nigerian by national, but he was living in Kenya. Yeah. So yeah, I would say the previous. So now we are talking about what will happen now. Now let's see what will happen now.
Okay. Yeah. So as we finish, you can tell our viewers how they could send in the application, and when you will be taking people in, and just some details that they should know about Aftermath.
Alright. Hello everybody. If you're out there and if you want to be the next top model, Aftermath is a place to be. How would you reach us? Very simple. You just send your application on our WhatsApp number 0720 579 774, or you can check us on Instagram at Next Top Model Africa, Facebook The Aftermath Modeling Agency, and you will be able to take your own. Our email is nairobinexttopmodel.academy@gmail.com. So if you reach us to any platform, we'll be able to get back to you and help you to get to the next level.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching this, and please don't forget to subscribe. And I'm your host for today, Bon Sevik. See you next time.
Yeah, and girl, me want for you all, yo. Put me arms right around you. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life. Girl, me want for just squeeze you. Put me things all around you.
I'm not faced, only you to sin. If you've aim in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me out by your name, I'll be on the way. Oh, call me by your name. Tell me you love me in private. Call me by your name. How do I care if you're lying? Wish I could start it over. Baby, I need you over. Wish I could taste, kiss you down by your waist. He treat you wrong. Wish I could show you love. Wish I could make you know it. Baby, you need to know it.